What we see in the UK today is probably a minimum of at least 100,000 victims at any one time within the United Kingdom. About 10,000 victims every year go into the UK's what's called National Referral Mechanism. That's the means of support. And the vast majority of people that are exploited in the UK are found in situations of what we call forced labour in the supply chains of businesses, the length and breadth of this country. People are also exploited into sexual exploitation, into forced criminal exploitation, in particular young kids, often UK nationals, in the phenomena that's now known as county lines, and also domestic servitude. This is the thing that drives modern slavery, is our society's addiction to cheap goods, services and labour. And we have an economic model and a financial model now that is predicated on, an exploitative profit model. And we, just as we talk around climate in terms of needing to move to sustainable solutions, we need to move to an economic model of doing business that is sustainable, that doesn't exploit people. Otherwise, we're just going to see the numbers around the globe exponentially grow that are finding themselves in situations of modern slavery. I think a number of critical things that the finance sector needs to do. Firstly is to be aware of this issue and how it manifests. And I think, and Themis have done great work around sort of showing just the level of unawareness of this problem. Then secondly, recognizing it, even though it is a human rights issue, it is also an economic issue. Fundamentally, this is about a trade in the commodity of human beings, and it's immensely profitable. And so those profits do eventually work their way into the finances, the legitimate financial markets. So are financial businesses aware of the risks, know where to look at those risks? Are they risk assessing where they invest and in which companies and countries they're investing in? Do they know how to recognize where that money is entering into the financial systems? And are they partnering with NGOs in order to tackle these issues effectively? We would argue that this is an incredibly serious risk to businesses. It can be a reputational risk. It can hit your share price. Just look at what happened to Boohoo with all the issues around Leicester. But actually, do you want to be working for a business or a finance house that is shown to be investing in the exploitation of human beings? And then I think the other thing that the finance businesses need to do is have a mindset of not only looking at where you invest, but also in where you subcontract as well. Because actually what Section 54 talks about is transparency in supply chains, but also looking at your business practices. So who's cleaning your building, who's constructing your building, who's doing your catering, that holistic approach to tackling this.